Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Right. Oh. Good evening and welcome to round 3 of GRN here in Australia this week. We're back again. Hopefully a little more successful than last week, from my side at least. Good evening, Ryanair. Australia this week, short qualifying, 50% race. Very, very fun track, Australia. One of my favourites, if not, in fact, my favourite in terms of on this game, on the wheel, which I have moved to recently. Very enjoyable track. Lots of good fun. The dynamic duo, says James. Yes, I am joined again by Mr. Admiral as we've got a short
Hoi,
qualifying getting underway. Good evening, Admiral. What are your thoughts on Australia?
I enjoy Australia. I believe there was one race quite early on when you got wheel when we went to Australia and we were battling for a podium in a division where we're usually sitting around 5th to 10th, and I think we were second, third at one point. So I think we're both quite big fans of Australia. It's one of the few tracks that I can keep up with Guna in. And there's a couple of times that's when I know my pace is going well, because I know my pace is good on the track when I can keep up with Guna.
Yeah,
And he is my benchmark. Have we had a retirement already?
yes. MRC 2000 looks like he's retired already. So
that is a quali ban, I believe.
Excellent. I'm glad someone's keeping up. Yeah, qualifier ban for MRC. Admiral will tell us why in a second, I'm sure. We've got Deegs out on intermediate tyres already, which is an interesting strategy call. Not sure if that's allowed, but here we are. He's on it, so in that beautiful Sauber. Hello, Hilly. So let's run through the grid for start. We've got 19 at the moment. One joining hopefully in a few moments' time. We've got Steersy and Val. We've got Oscar, Mr. Hilly, last week's winner, of course, after a last lap puncher from, was it High Life, I believe? We've got Monkey and then championship leader Watson. Then we've got We Love Smiles, who I believe is a new driver. Not seen him out here before. Then High Life, last week's driver of the day, Gamer Plays in the Red Bull. And then Shadders Leo, who is also making his debut, I believe. And then Diggs, who are on board with here. MRC, who's got the qualifying ban. Z Dave, winner of the first race of the season. I don't think he was here last week. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident he wasn't. Then we got Mr. Kev in the McLaren. Brit 89, Volturus, Project H, and his dad Ben come around the final quarter to start his first hot lap of the evening. Yes, James, Hilly won last week. Silverstone in the rain, I believe. It was wet. And the guy, High Life in the Sauber here, had a puncher on the last lap or the second last lap.
The researchers have been away and have come back with some information for us.
Excellent.
RC has a qualifying ban for retiring on track during the last event.
Excellent. Thanks for that.
Which I believe was during
High Life
quality.
gets a 5-place grid penalty for a collision. So that's not a great start for him. So there
he's
you go.
not facing the correct way either.
It's really not ideal. Coming into the pits now. So who have we got on a lap? We've got Project H across the line with an 18-1 to start things off. I believe we're looking to get into the 15s, I believe, around here. I could be wrong with that. It's also been a while for me, but
I'm not Kimi Antonelli. I'm not Kimi Antonelli. I cannot remember every lap time I've done going back years, which is one of his immense skills. I don't know how he does it. He can just recall a lap time from many years ago.
Wow. I can't remember what I was doing half hour ago, but here we are. Here comes Watson up to the line. First one into the 116s with 116.487. Not bad from him. Championship leader Watson, which took me by surprise, I have to say. Did not expect to see that, but 2 solid races, both in the top 5. So
we've had a prediction for pole time from James.
prediction 15-2 for
15-2.
James. Okay.
I think that's rather optimistic.
Steersy is on the track, so let's see what sort of time he can do. He's invalidated, so not a very good one. What about Hilly? Hilly coming through sector 2 now into the fast chicane, which is very fun when you get it right. Down this back straight with the DRS into the final sector now, saving that battery for the finish line, and fling it through here, full throttle to the penultimate corner. Tricky last corner, this one. It's very easy to spin round through here. He's nailed it. DRS up to the line. What can Hilly do? Can he get onto pole position? Goes second for now with a 16.6.
Okay, so just scrolling through the first runs at the moment, getting a safety barrier out there, getting a banker, making sure you've got some time on the board, just to put you on there and give you a delta. So when you're, this is what the first lap is. It's a banker if you don't set any more laps, but you are going to set another lap, so you just want that delta there to know that I need to gain 4 tenths, and if you're not gaining it, you need to bail out and try again next lap if you put enough fuel in. That's all these laps are for. It's just testing the water. Some of these people would never even practice before, so this is almost practice laps for some of these people, I reckon, as well. I'm a man who needs practice, though. I don't know about you, Wyle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I always try and get a few laps in before qualifying.
Yeah. Good 10 laps or so before I am before qualifying. Otherwise, I'm very poor.
So we have now got Keenan in the Mercedes, the 20th driver joining the lobby. So now
Is that 5 wise?
It is indeed. Teammate of mine in another league, in another division to me, but I know him pretty well. Good guy. See what he can do this evening. Can't imagine he'll be challenging Watson, but he'll be up there for sure. See what he can do. He's on his outlap now, so go to high life here, coming through sector 3 now. On the DRS straight in the Sauber. Obviously was leading for the majority of last week, but a last lap puncher on the intermediates unfortunately ruined his after evening. And he's already got 1
so far.
A 5-place grid penalty for this evening, which is not a great start, but
no,
we'll
purple sector 1,
to the line.
few tenths off in sector 2.
Goes fastest,
sector 3.
1:16.1. So within a second now, James's pole time. As James says, 5 wise stinks, which is lovely. Thanks for that, James. Helpful as ever. Very insightful. Hilly going round and round on the softs. He has improved actually to a 16.1 in his second run there on the same set of tyres. So good lap from Hilly there.
Yeah, his left side tyres are up to 12% now, so he's losing a lot of grip.
Blimey.
So not. Imagine there's a few tenths.
Yeah. There's here he is. He's made another mistake, I think. So it's not looking good for Steersy so far.
Yeah, hasn't seemed to be in at his peak this season, and I don't know if I heard a muttering that he's turned off racing line for this.
The wrong way. Oscar's facing the wrong way. It's not ideal on his outlap. Yeah, he's turned off the racing line, I do believe.
Is that, yeah?
Whether that's a permanent feature or not, I'm not sure. But
okay, have we got anyone about to start a lap anywhere? I don't think so. Anyone you want to go on board with?
Got Shadows. Oh, he's just invalidated as I go on board with him. That's not ideal. Who else we got? We got Brett coming across the line, start a lap.
Kev is on an out lap. Kev is on in
Let's
sector
go,
3.
Kev.
Should we do a?
Take us
should
for
we
a
do
lap with Kev.
a lovely hot lap with Kev? So
Let's do it.
we're coming into the penultimate corner. You want to set this up. Get all the way over to the right. Good traction zone. Out the last corner. He's burning a little bit of ERS down to the line. Open up that DRS. Staying over to the left, hoping the guy in the pit lane does not come out. There you go. Turn this in. You can cut quite a lot there. That's nice. And on the exit as well. You can ride a lot of that curb. Bring it back over to the left down this second DRS straight for heavy braking. You're just wheedling off the braking, turning in there as well, making sure you get a good turn in. Over to the right, so you can just clip the curb slightly there. Don't want to go too far out because that is the high curb. Full throttle through here. You can take a bit of the outside curb and the shortest to the next corner. Down 2 gears, just chuck it in as much as you can. You can ride the outside curb quite a bit there. And this is a bendy straight. He's got a little bit of slipstream, but is he going to have a car in his way here? That is not ideal. I think the car in front's on a quali lap as well, but Kev goes for the overtake on his quali lap. All the way over to the right. Chuck it in as much as you can into the quick left-right through there. You can be really brave and gain a lot of time. Burn whatever battery you have left here before you get into the third sector. Don't want to get on the red curve there, but he's cut quite a lot of that corner. That's quite nice. And try and keep full throttle through here. Tiny lift through there, so not quite brave enough to go full throttle. Tricky braking zone, slightly on a bend there into the left-hander. Get over to the left side to turn into right to try and get the traction on. You've got to really be careful with it, and you're full throttle way down to the line with the DRS open, and he goes
Beautiful.
7th.
Good stuff from Kev. Up to P7 then. Not sure if he got impeded there or not really, or if it gained him time, if anything.
Yeah, I think the car in front was on a quali
turn.
lap as well, just a slower one, so I wouldn't call it impeding.
He's got Watson invalidated, but he's going to complete the lap anyway. Which is interesting. Here he comes. Let's see what time he would have done. Would have been a 16-1, so he would have gone fastest, but invalidated unfortunately. Yes, James, I believe Steersy is indeed doing no line. Whether he's stuck to it or not, I'm not sure. Based on what he's put in this evening so far, you would imagine he probably is. We'll see. He's on a lap now, just starting one in fact. So, let's see what he can do here. And into turn 1. A little bit wide, to be honest. Wide out for the car there, oh my word.
That was close.
What on earth? Sketchy through this section, which is actually a car park the rest of the year. As Ryanair says, I want Admiral to do my onboards. 26-2 there for Steersy through sector 1. Down the
Ryanair, you need to find a guy who can do a good clip, and I'll do a onboards commentary on that. I don't know where you get the clips from.
Oh dear. Steersy now through the far chicane. Oh!
That's the bravery, but did he go over track limits on the exit there?
He didn't. Just about got away with it there.
Very, very brave, and that you can gain a lot of time being brave through there.
Yeah. Absolute send.
He's pushing.
Steersy just want to get a time on the board, really. Ooh.
Doesn't look like that. It looks like he's putting everything he can into it.
To be honest, probably not the best idea, really, but what do I know? Here it comes. It's looking pretty fast. He goes third fastest. 2 tenths off pole. Not bad at all. Still a long way off your time, James. Still 9 tenths to 5 with 5 minutes remaining. Not looking good. Let's get Ryanair in here as well. He can talk us for a lap. He knows his stuff.
Oh,
I like
man, if we had Ryanair and this lovely, I presume his PC that's got all singing, all dancing with his special graphics that he has on his stream, that'd be great. And he could have his little computer up with all the stats like I do. We could have Ted Kravitz as Ryanair as Ted Kravitz.
I think you should be Bernie Collins. Personally.
Oh yes.
Me jump.
Me jump.
Me jump. Oh dear. Right. We've got Project 8. There's Leo goes fastest on, I believe it's his debut. 16-1 as well. So the top three all with a 16-1, and Watson as well did a 16-1 but was invalidated. So it's looking pretty tight indeed.
Yeah, James just is flexing in the chat going, yeah, well, I do 16-1 bankers.
Yeah, alright, James.
Get over yourself.
We've got Project H here, half a second up through the first sector. But he's got absolutely no battery left coming down the back straight. This is not ideal. He's going to be losing time all the way along here. He's lost a lot of time there. Burning still though, which is an interesting technique. As High Life goes fastest, first man into the 115s. Project H, what are you doing with that battery, lad? So he's losing time. And now he's got to be... Oh, the Williams there. Slightly in the way, I would say.
He's gained a lot of time in the last sector here. He's gained a lot of time.
Okay, there he comes. He's got no battery though. Goes up to P12 with 17.2.
9/10 improvement on that lap though compared to his last one.
Imagine what he could do if he had a bit of battery though. Used it all up through that first sector, I assume.
If you think we're talking about the meta of battery management this game, I can't imagine what we're talking about when the DLC comes out.
Oh goodness. Well, they probably won't even bother, will they? You know what they're like. Yeah.
I think they've got an obligation to. I think because of their licensing, they need to make the cars as accurate as possible to real life.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. They've already delayed it. Highlight it.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm watching Project H on the back straight. He must be on an in lap, but there was an Aston Martin in front of him dancing all around. It was a bit scary. It was not pretty.
Aston Martin. It wasn't hilly, was it?
It
Cars
was
everywhere.
not, I don't believe.
Okay. Deeds is now put on a set of softs, so it's finally figured out it's not raining, which is ideal. So hopefully, I'm not sure if we'll get a penalty or not for that. James has got 7 adverts. Love to see it.
Oh well, I don't get adverts because we have a friendly donator that means I've got a gifted sub.
Yes, thank you, Bernie.
We'll do another shout out to our woman in the pit lane. I'm just on board with Hilly, who's gone past V-carb sideways with a wheel off.
Oh. Oh, that must be Monkey. I missed that. Sorry.
That must be Monkey.
Ryan has gifted a sub to James. Thank you, Ryan.
What a guy. What a guy.
Stop him moaning, I guess.
Yeah.
Very good. Heading out. 50 seconds remaining. Starts his final lap of the session. Top two both in the pits, so big opportunity for someone here to grab a front row start. Good old Bernie. Sorted out James there. Good to see. Hilly now coming through sector 1. Through the car park. Turn 4. Oh! Big slide through there. Flat through turn 5.
He's about level at the moment, so...
He comes towards sector 1.
No
just
huge
slightly
gain.
Down on his time. That corner looked pretty good though. Down the straight that isn't straight. I don't know what else you call it. But
the isn't.
He's slightly up on his time here. I mean, that looked pretty good through there. Used all the battery again though. Looking to recharge it through this final sector now.
Yeah.
The final blast to the finish line.
I think you got Z-Dave just in front of him, just on a good lap as well. Z-Dave just behind him on a good lap. Okay. There could be a couple of improvements near the top here.
Here he comes around the final quarter. Burning everything he's got left. Can he get into the 15s? It's a 15.8, goes up to P2. Here comes Z-Dave. So looking pretty fast, 16.0. Steers, he's backed out of his time. And we've got, who else we got? We've got Sauber of Deegs coming through the final corner. Third gear through there. Again, no battery left across the line. Can he improve? He goes up to P7 with 16.5. No. Oscar's invalidated there, unfortunately. We've got Ben now. Can he out-qualify his Sunny needs a 2/10 improvement. Round the final corner, he's got a lot of battery compared to everyone else. Cross the line. Where can he put it? He goes up to P10.
Fair play.
Great lap there.
Yeah,
That is it. That is everyone. That is everyone. That is qualifying. Complete. Here in Australia. Any standout?
Championship leader, only in 6th.
Only in 6th. His best lap was in invalidation. I don't know if he got an improvement on his last lap. Let's have a look. He did a 16.4 again, but it was also invalidated. So his 2 best times were invalidated though.
Yeah, if you invalidate your lap time, you just won't get a better time on the board.
Yeah. It's a shame for Watson then.
Obviously.
Yeah, thanks for that, bro. That's really helpful. So it's actually Hilly who's on pole position. I completely forgot. And the Scotsman Z Dave. So the 2 race winners from the first 2 rounds will share the front row. And then we've got Leo on debut in P3. Steers will be P4. Watson will be P5, and High Life will drop to P6. Unfortunately, after his grid penalty.
Do you want to play and name that flag for Leo?
That is Algeria. Is it? Maybe.
Take your word for it.
That's my guess.
I was going in that region. I know it's not Tunisia because Tunisia is very much like Turkey and it's red. But I would imagine it looks like it does look.
Oh, I've nailed it.
Oh, bravo.
Okay.
Oh,
Get in.
Name that flag. We should play this more often.
Yeah, let's have a look. See what else we got. Let's have a look on the grid here. Looks like a dry race to start.
Scotland.
Yes. Couple of Irishmen. It's Hallian from the back.
Is that Tunisia or is that Turkey in 14th?
I'm not sure. I want to say it's Turkey.
I want to say it is Tunisia.
Oh.
One of us is wrong. Well, we could both be wrong.
It's actually Wales. Yeah. Tunisia. I'm afraid to say, Admiral, you are wrong.
Oh, is that 2-0 to you now?
That is indeed.
It's a shit game. Who thought of this idea?
Tune in next week for Name That Flag when everyone has the same flag as last week.
Yeah, very good.
Right now, if you were listening, I told you the top 2 are the 2 winners. Honestly, got a lot of channel points on the line. You're not paying attention.
I've got a lot of channel points on the line as well.
Who are the winners so far?
Did you put 2 DNFs last week?
I have no idea.
Because I think I've gained some channel points here.
Must have done
doing quite well.
So got what would be the optimal strategy around here, Admiral? We're assuming Watson's going to go for the hard tyres.
That seems... now, from my recollection... Hold on, let me get my data up. But from my recollection, you can pit quite early here. Surprisingly early. Let me just get up my data to see if I'm talking bollocks or not. That's what I really do anyway, so... here we go. So, I'm expecting that to push to their limit, a hard tyre could do 21 laps. So I think if you're really pushing it, you are seeing pit stops from lap 7. If you're really pushing the edge of it, I don't think you'll see many pit stops beyond lap 12 from the medium to the hard. You will. I think it is an undercut race. I think you do go medium hard here.
Yeah.
Not much of a fuel burner. So I think if you get your fuel right here, you will have it's a litre is about a 10th lap. If you want to take out some of that fuel, I think you will gain a little bit of time. But it's all about how you drive as well. Everyone drives slightly differently.
Yeah. A couple of comments. James says, if Ryan is Bernie, who could I be?
Right.
Danica Patrick beat. Sacked.
Ah,
Hilly says, enjoy the
oh,
race, but please be nice to me. Absolutely no chance. Hilly, you need to give us a random flag for next week.
I thought
As you
I thought his name was Willie.
don't be so inappropriate on stream.
Have,
Goodness.
have you not? Have you been looking in the GRN chat?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. No, I'm not gonna say that.
um. Yeah, we need some random flags for next week.
Oh yeah,
Let's make it happen.
for a game of name that flag during the intermission. I've decided who James is.
Go ahead.
I believe he's Jacques Villeneuve.
Jack Wilder.
Because just occasionally talks some absolute bollocks.
James says, I
Um,
love flags. Grow up.
there's a little bit of fun with flags. There's nothing wrong with fun with flags.
Just to point out, I stayed in the lobby for the whole of qualifying there.
You
Don't
did.
want to jinx anything, but so far so good.
And you've seen the stage of the vexillology talk as well, which is
Oh God.
vexillology. You know what vexillology is?
Yes, I do, but bloody hell. Stizzy says ready up. So thankfully we're not far away from the start of the race. Anyone in chat, send us an emoji of a random flag. Let's play. We got a few minutes. Come on. Anyone. Someone. As we are now underway on the formation lap. Let's get the tyres up. Admiral, would you like to take us through the starting grid?
I certainly can. So we've
Do the
got.
honours.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll let you work out what that flag is.
What flag is that?
Oh,
Oh
good one,
no.
isn't it? So here we go. We've got
Blimey. I don't like this
Hilly
game
on.
anymore.
All right. Hilly on pole. We've got Z Dave on second. The two race winners of the season so far, lining up on the front row. Behind them, we've got Leo and Steersy. That is a debutant that we have not seen so far, and the league owner Watson in fifth, the championship leader, and High Life, who got the fastest time in quali, but a 5-place penalty. Deeg seventh, Oscar Miller eighth. Gamer plays our driver day from last week, and Ben on the fifth row, both in the Red Bulls, and it's an all McLaren sixth row with Shadows and Kev. 5 wise, Kiernan in 13th, and Vulturas in 14th. The Ferraris, here we go. Ferraris are on the 8th row. 8th row with Project and Val. Boris in 17th, Monkey 18th, and then on the last row of the grid we've got We Love Smiles and MRC with his Audley ban, expecting that he'll want to make up some places today.
Excellent stuff. One thing I've noticed, Watson is on the medium tyre. What's
Not
that about?
everyone is though. We've got the majority on the mediums, but we have got some on the hards. But I am so simple that I cannot find the setting.
He's missed his grid spot. That is not ideal. The pole
So
man.
Leo.
First and third then. Both missing this grid spots. That is far from ideal. Deeks as well. We've got High Life, Oscar, Gamer Plays, Project H, Brit, Monkey, and We Love Smiles all on the hards. Everyone else on the medium tyre for the start of the race, which Admiral believes is the optimal strategy. So let's see if he's right. I'd like a better camera angle here for the start, ideally. All I can see is the back of the grid. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's more like it. Right, here come the lights then. 5 lights. Here we go. Lights are out and we're underway. We've got good start from Z Dave there, who looks like he's taken the lead from Hilly already. Down into turn 1, he does indeed. Hilly's never been the fastest off the line. He goes onto the grass there. Z Dave is clear. Steers the up into second. Hilly, as we got a big crash in the background. Look like an Alpine.
Big crash from Leo. Yeah,
safety
Leo.
car already. Not too sure what happened there. We've got a virtual safety car. We've got Leo without a front wing, unfortunately. That is a disaster for him. On his debut.
Good start. Good start from Steersy there to get up to second. Hilly with his perpetually poor start to fourth. Watson already up to third. And see Dave take the lead off the line, which is very impressive.
Very unfortunate for Leo there. I'm not sure. Looks like one of the Haas cars has got a bit of damage as well. Looks like Vulturus has a bit of damage, unfortunately. Picked up there as we are now behind the virtual safety car, so it shouldn't be too long before we're back racing. If you've got damage, you'd like this to stay out for the entire lap, really. But that has ruined their race, particularly with it being a one-stop strategy. Hilly picks up a 10-second penalty. Collision with Watson.
Watson
far from ideal.
Ahead of him? I don't know what's happened there then. Oh, there's another one.
Oscar as well, picking up a 10-second penalty. What is going on here? Very chaotic first lap indeed. And we were only racing for 2 quarters.
That's Oscar with 20 seconds of penalties before we've even finished the first lap.
Oh dear. We are now green flags back racing. So Hilly with that penalty has got work to do as Deeks tries out the inside. On Hilly there, he goes deep and lets his teammate through. So the top 5 will now create a bit of a gap, I imagine. Deeks in Game of Plays having a little scrap there for P6. Keenan up 4 places on his debut. Good already here. See.
A few people into the pits quite early. Kev must have picked up some damage. You've got Leo with his damaged front wing and Oscar trying to get rid of those 20 seconds of penalties.
Project H and Vulturus side by side. Vulturus with damage, of course, stayed out, surprisingly. Will the other Ferrari follow him through? It looks like he will. The Ferraris are both up 4 places, going well so far for them.
Very good.
Be very pleased with that. Project H now. Next up the road for him is his dad. See what he can do about that. I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Vulturus losing lots of time now. He's got a pit, unfortunately. He's losing heaps of time. We've also got We Love Smiles with a bit of damage there. So unfortunately for these guys at the back, their race is ruined. They'll be hoping for a late safety car or a safety car at any stage, really, to save their evenings. So
yeah,
carried on.
You want to see a safety car at any time. You either want to see it in the next few laps, or you want to see it around the pit stop phase. You know, lap 10 to 15. They've all moved. They moved on to the hards. Kev and Leo have moved on to the hards. So if you see a safety car around 10 to 15, then they can go on to another set of hards, or maybe a bit later than that. Go on to a mediums, and they'll be back in the race. Which just got to be what they're hoping for now.
Hilly. Ooh. Hilly, Watson and Steersy getting close into the fire chicane here.
Well, Hilly has already punted into Watson once, completely unprompted under the safety car, so he's not afraid to use his car as a weapon. He's Willie in the Aston Martin.
We're well aware of that. We've seen that before. We know what he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he is.
Steersy a bit wide there into the second last corner. Z-Dave is looking pretty handy so far.
Yeah.
2.5 second lead already. Looking good for him.
And that's the thing, you might think 4 DRS zones around here, you want to be in the DRS train to gain the optimum time, but if you're out the front and not getting involved in battling, it's going to be as fast.
Yep.
As
he goes wide. Through goes Watson. Oh!
Oh, Hilly into the wall!
Hilly's hit the wall. Oh no. That is a shame for Hilly. Has he got damage? He has. Front end plate, unfortunately. His front left end plate there. Completely missing. Here comes Kiernan now. On the back of Deeks. Looking to make a move for P6. Kiernan absolutely flying in these early stages of the race. This is looking good for him. This game of plays as well. Getting through on Deeks. Deeks losing 2 places there in that DRS zone. It is quite a long straight that's not straight. It's high life now on the inside of Steersy. It's get tight.
Oh, that's a bit brutal. That's a bit brutal from high life just to push him off there.
Hilly's race is not looking good now. What can he do with
No,
his damage?
I
How
think
far
he
can he
just.
go?
I don't think he
How
was
bad is
expecting
the
the action in front of him, and he
Mm.
just forgot to
Well,
turn in. As
at that
James
age,
put
his
it.
reaction times are down a little bit, as James says. Yeah.
Yeah,
Poor Hilly.
poor him. It's not far off getting a free bus travel.
He will not like you for saying that. See, Dave now leads by over 3 seconds. Looking very good for him. But High Life on those hard tyres could be his biggest rival for the victory this evening. Looks like. Which is very exciting. With 2 different strategies fighting for the victory, I believe. Should be a good fight. With High Life being quicker on the mediums towards the end. He looks like he's going to jump past Watson here into P2. Championship leader Watson as well. Through he goes. Up into P2 then. What can Steersy do about Watson? Can he do anything? A bit far back on this lap, unfortunately, as Ryan says, poor Hilly. No. It's his own fault, mate.
Yeah, he shouldn't be
Sticking with
aging.
the guys in front. Just looks horrible though through those corners. Struggling to turn. Kieran doing a great job here.
He's caught up at the top. I've pulled away a bit, but Kieran managed to get close to him again.
Looking good for him. Good game of plays here on the hards as well. In P7 going along nicely. And then we've got Shadows and Deegs in 8 and 9. And then Mr. Ben in P10. Ben 10. Hey hey. And then we got the 2 Ferraris. 11 and 12 still going very nicely. And Volturis finally pits after that damage on that one. We tried to hang it out, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. As Z Davis lost over a second of his lead here. Has he made a mistake potentially? Could we have a look at his sector times, Admiral? Or is he just a bit slow? So we've got Oscar round at the final corner, facing the wrong way, doing a little donut for us there. Oh. Thankfully ghosting is on here, so no dramas there. He can carry on. Not a good start for Oscar at all. Now, has Z Dave made a mistake, or is High Life just absolutely flying? Dragging along everyone with him.
There's nothing major here that means Zidane has lost the time. I mean,
We've lost Project H is out, and we've got a safety car. Oh no!
that was just in time.
Yeah,
And
High Life stays out.
The first pit stops will be, if you're brave, about lap 7. If you're really careful, you've got the safety car period now.
Yeah.
And be really careful. You could take the hards to the end here. But you've got to be so soft on them.
Hilly's in the pits. He's got to serve a 10-second penalty and then change his front wing. So that is a disaster for him. He's going to be in the pits for a very long time. We've got the top 4 who have stayed out here. 2 guys on the mediums. Probably not the best strategy choice. If you're on the hards, you've not really got much choice, unfortunately, at this stage. His Monkey picks up a drive-through for speeding. Not ideal. Project H there. I've certainly crashed myself there on the exit of that fast chicane many times. It's easily done, but that is the end of his evening, unfortunately. Go and put his feet up and watch his dad now. Up in P5 here.
So this is an opportunity to save some fuel. And we're talking about the fuel, about how it is worth some time if you overfuel. Spinning in the pit lane.
Oscar gets another penalty.
It's not doing too well here. But we'll just have a look at fuel. So we have a look at Hilly. Hilly is currently predicted to end the race with a lap extra of fuel, and this is, we're not even started the safety car period where the proper fuel saving is happening. Whereas we've got Ben in P5 will end the race with over 3 laps of extra fuel. He's carrying around those extra litres, which is worth a fair few tenths over definitely the race distance, but probably about a tenth a lap at that amount. You want to take this opportunity on a safety car to burn some fuel as well. You can burn fuel under a safety car. You just need to be aware of your engine temperature while you're doing it. so you don't start the restart with a boiling hot engine.
Yeah. Admiral is the man in the know. You can see all the stats. He's the stat man.
I'm a stat man.
Unfortunately, I do not see any of that. Admiral Brundle.
Hey, Martin or Alex?
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ryan.
They,
Yeah,
of course, they're from King's Lynn, aren't they? Which is,
They
that's
are
20 miles
indeed.
up the road from me.
Yeah. So is George Russell, I believe.
Yeah, they're both from
Yeah.
King's Lynn. Yeah.
Good.
How are we looking? We're not likely to get the safety car coming in
No.
anytime soon, are we?
No.
So did you make any progress on the 3 flags that were posted in the chat earlier?
I have absolutely no idea on any of them. No.
I always pull out the same flag when we play a game of what's that flag? Whenever people ask me, oh, what flag do you want on the app when we're doing the standings, and I will always pull out the same flag.
And what flag is that then? Because
That is,
I
of
have no idea.
course, the flag of the Pitcairn Islands.
Ah, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. How did
How
I not
do you
get
not
that?
know? God.
Any ideas on the other two from James?
See,
I
they're
have
both regional flags. They're not national flags.
clue.
The
Yeah.
bottom one, I would looks a bit. It's the colours of Bhutan, isn't it? Bhutan got the colours of that. The
I
same
would ask
colours.
James, but I reckon he's just found a random flag and clicked on it. He's not
Yeah.
going to know what it is.
The top one looks like a flag for an American football team. So I reckon that's the Utah Lions. And the second one, I'm going to say is Bhutan.
Okay. Well,
Oh, that. Oh, the one he's just
I'm just going
posted.
to say
That
you're
is a
right because I've no idea.
that is a national flag. That last one, and I can't think what
Where
it
are we looking?
is.
Oh, here. Oh, blimey, that's too small. I can't even.
It looks like a national
So,
flag, but I can't think. I want to say kind of Southeast Asia, something like your East Timor, or something like that.
yeah, I'm just going to
Sorry,
agree with you.
its preferred name of Timor Leste, of course.
Yep. Sure.
When are we doing our next vexillology stream?
I don't know.
I watched it. There's a great YouTube video out there of can you make every flag of every country in PowerPoint.
Okay.
Very good video. I'd give it a watch if you have an hour spare. There's a 2-parter.
Thankfully, the safety car is in this lap, and it's absolute chaos. I've looked down at the screen, and there's damage, and there's cars everywhere. What is happening?
I think I'm on my camera angle wasn't even playing ball here.
What happened there? Someone's got a lot of damage. I'm not too sure who.
The sign came in, the safety car in this lap, and High Life was following it round. And just as we came out the chicane, High Life let the safety car go. So everyone was coming around the chicane at safety car speed, and I think High Life had went, I'm going to back up the pack here. So who knows what's happened further back.
So we've got the majority of the field on fresh tyres, and a few guys on 8-lap-old hards and mediums. So this could be quite the restart. Ben and Deeks here could be in a bit of trouble, unfortunately, but let's see. So we go on board with Gamer Plays now for the restart. As High Life puts his foot down, and Gamer Plays has no grip there. Cold tyres.
All wiggling about.
Cold tyres for everyone there. Going into turn 1. Here comes Z Dave on the inside of Deeks. Through he goes. Oh. Deeks with no grip at all. We've got Ben on the outside. Up against the wall there. He's managed to get through. As we know, he's very early on the brakes. Oh,
that's a bit tight.
Oh, blimey. We've got Kieran here now in the Mercedes. Right with these two. Both on dead medium tyres. They're both going to need to pit in the next few laps, really. So, oh, Ben's off the track. Picks up a 3-second penalty there.
He managed to rejoin very smartly there. Hasn't lost loads of time, but kept out of the way of everyone.
Was that Steersy with the damage? I think it is, you know. Looks like it's Steersy that's picked up the wing damage.
No left side wing plate.
Yep. Here comes Shadows on the inside of Ben.
Oh,
barges his way through there. And now we got
get
Hilly
in there.
coming through as well. Oh, I said they were going to be under pressure, and they certainly are. Now we've got Kid on the inside of Deeks. They're just sinking. They've got no grip compared to everyone else out front, unfortunately. Here comes Steersy on the inside of Deeks. Round the final corner. You don't see many overtakes through there. Steersy's pulled it off though. Here comes Shadows now on the inside of Deeks as well. Into turn 1. Backs out of it there. Kelly's in there as well.
He thought about it.
He thought about it. Oh, someone's in the wall. I think it was Deeks there, clipping the wall. Here comes Hilly on the inside of Shadows. Whew.
That is... Has he managed to pull it off?
He goes with Val. Oh, he taps the back of Hilly. Blimey.
If you're going to put your car in that position, then you've got to expect that to happen.
It looks like Monkey's had a spin at the back. Where's Leo off to? Leo's a bit wide there. We've got Watson, big gamer place. Watson back up onto the podium. Right with Z Dave here. Looks like if Watson can hang on, they'll be challenging for the win with Z Dave. With High Life a whole pit stop behind now, unfortunately. So we've got MRC off the track. And we've also got We Love Smiles off the track.
Oh, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. Hilly, Deeks and Shadows 3 wide off the back of the last DRS track going into
I missed
the
that,
right
unfortunately.
hander. And Hilly has come out on top. I don't know how he's done that. They were pretty much just sticky side pods all together.
Deeks is round. Deeks is round.
Oh my
big spin.
goodness me.
Oh, it's chaos. It's all happening. This safety car has
Big one.
spiced us up a treat. And it's all gone wrong for Deeks, unfortunately. Oh. What's happened there? Oh. Okay, that was carnage. Anyway, back to the front. High Life's lead looks like it is under a lot of pressure now. What can he do to keep hold of it? Z-Dave and Watson right with him here. That was crazy. Absolute carnage. Here, through goes Z-Dave back into the lead. Now Watson will want to stick with him. Need to get past it to have any chance of sticking with him, but looks like he's too far back really. You'd imagine High Life is going to... Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it. Oh, High Life with a little slide out the corner. And through goes Watson. The High Life is all over the road here now.
Does he peel in?
Surely
Stays out.
It's too early. Surely it's too early. In comes Gamer Plays. So he's going to have to go for a 2-stop strategy then. So he won't be able to get the mediums to the end from there, surely. Steersy with the damage now. Is he letting Hilly through? Looks like he might be. He is. Whoa! Steersy is really struggling. Shadows come through as well there. Steersy down to P7 now. Steersy's race is ruined, unfortunately. Nothing he can do. Just got no grip. So we've got Kev. Kev, we barely mentioned Kev this evening. He's off the track though. Oh, Kev, what have you done? It's absolute chaos out here this evening.
Just so we got some level of reference about where people will be in terms of tyre wear. Ben has just pitted off his mediums from the start and he was on 52%. So the hards are probably sitting somewhere early 40% if you're High Life at the moment.
See Dave there? All over the place. High Life. Kiernan now looking at the possibility of a podium. Should be great for him on his debut.
Yeah, definitely. I think these two have pulled away, and if they can just be sensible with each other, they should stay out the front together. This is the point. They're out the front together. They don't want to let Kiernan back in this. Be sensible. Don't battle each other and slow each other down. You want to make this a 2-horse race. You want it to only be between the two of you. Just be sensible. If it's going to be an easy DRS overtake, let it happen. Extend your advantage, make it 5-6 seconds, then battle for the lead.
Yep. Well, let's see what they do. Here comes Dave. He's going to retake the lead here. Through he goes.
I don't want to say it. Watson had his battery switched off there and was quite sensible and just let Dave through.
Don't say it.
Okay,
Still a long way to go. Here comes Kiernan on the inside of High Life for that final spot on the podium. Through he goes.
There we go.
What a race for him so far.
So now they have a 3-second gap to Kiernan.
Whoa! Big slide from Kiernan there.
And that 3-second gap could have been a lot less if they had a battle, so they've done quite well.
Got Rick there. Slightly off track. In a bit of a moment there. Now then, what can Hilly do? Can he close up to these two in front? Obviously, High Life has still got a pit. Unfortunately, strategy not on his side this evening. Shadows going along nicely in P6 as well. Good to see. And we've got Steersy with that damage in P7. Just damage limitation for him this evening, unfortunately. We've got Leo, who's recovered up to P8 after that first lap crash. Out of turn 2 on that one. Caused that virtual safety car in the first lap, which caused a bit of chaos behind. But Val going very nicely as well. Up here in P9, but he's got no battery down the back straight. I think this is the highest we've seen him run so far this season. Could be wrong, but it's going very nicely indeed. Good to see in the Ferrari. Old tourist right behind him.
All just settling down a little bit now. You've got a couple of battles here and there. The lead two are maintaining their lead to Kiernan. High Life is actually staying on the back of Kiernan. They're being advantaged by the DRS.
In comes Steersy that he couldn't hang it out with that damage. He's fed up. In he comes. He's going to be back on the attack. He is changing that wing now. Back on the mediums. See what he can do now coming through the field. He's going to rejoin in, I believe, 13th place here. So work to do to get back in that top 10 for Steersy. There are still a few guys out there left to pit, I'd imagine. So should be able to get into the top 10. I would have thought with his pace. We're on board now with Voltaurus and Oscar. Oscar's had about 14 penalties so far in this race, but he's still in P9. Go very well. Wow, still with no battery. I'm yet to see him with anything above 5%.
Oh.
Here comes Oscar now. Through goes Oscar. P8 is... What's happened? Where are we
just up front, High Life has overtaken Kiernan for third. On his hard tyres that are 6 laps older.
That is allowing Hilly to really close up now. What will be the battle for that final podium spot at the moment.
And if they keep battling like this, it will only be the final podium spot. They have no chance of getting back to Watson and Z-Dave. And I think Watson's... Oh, I'm going to say it again. Watson's being very sensible here and not engaging in a battle.
There's still 12 laps left, Admiral. Don't worry.
So if I say it enough, it might just kind of stay in the silly, you know.
Ah, dear. Hilly now really closing in on these two guys ahead of him. After that early damage, he's looking, and that penalty, of course, with the collision with Watson. He's looking to salvage a podium, which would be a very good result indeed. As Watson now right here on the back of the Dave. Championship leader Watson doing a great job so far.
The thing is, he's been right on the back of Z-Dave for the last 2, 3, 4 laps ever since Zidane overtook him. And all that he's doing here is he's sticking on the back. He's going to have higher tyre wear because he's in the dirty air. He's going to have a higher engine temp because he's in the dirty air, which means he's going to have a lower top speed. I don't get why he's staying there. You need to be swapping back and forth so both of your engine temps stays low. When he tries to go for the overtake now, his engine temp's going to be above 135, and Zidane's going to be able to stay ahead.
Yeah, interesting. As High Life is in the pits from P3 or 4, have that battle with Kinnan, so he's going to rejoin in P10. Can he potentially get back up into that top 5? I would say might be a realistic aim for him. As will Watson go for the attack this lap? And see, David doesn't look like it. Switching off that battery again. So
it's not. I don't think. Not only does he have never gone for an attack, I don't think he's got the battery management. He's not recharging at any point. He's just always staying between 30 and 50%. He's never recharging to have that battery deficit on Zidane.
yeah,
So I don't know if,
interesting.
I would say he's pushing to try and keep within DRS, but he's constantly 4/10 behind. I'm not sure it's the right idea.
No. Z Dave is in the pits.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
No.
The tyre weight must
Very
be higher
interesting.
than we were expecting.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. So that leaves Watson with a 5-second lead now up front.
So here's the question. If you're Watson, what do you do now? Do you come into the pits and try and be on a level playing field?
Oh, sorry. Add Oscar with another penalty. He is not having a good evening at all.
Was he coming in to serve a penalty and got a penalty on his way in there?
Oh, Oscar, what have you done? Leo with the fastest lap there.
High Life already making moves up to 7th.
Z Dave is 17 seconds off the lead. So, as Hilly now takes P2 off Kidden. These two doing very well indeed. As is Watson, it has to be said.
Do you play it safe and come into the pits? Or do you risk it and try and stay out to the end? What does Watson do? Stays out?
I think he's got to go for it. Why not?
He's got to be really careful with his tyres now then.
All of the top 3 staying out.
It would have been close hitting
Hit him
on
with
lap
a
6.
big slide through that final quarter. You know what Watson's like, Admiral? He's not going to pit if he doesn't have to. He's going to pit at the last second. He's going to hang it out as long as he can. That lead has already come down to 16 seconds, but Z-Dave is now in a bit of traffic. He's not got DRS either, bizarrely. So he laps his teammate there. He should get past Shadows pretty easily on the back straight though. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. That will again give him a 9 seconds of clear air. And he will cruise up to the back of these two in front, I would have thought. We'll see. Here he comes now. Up into P4 then. For Z-Dave. 15 seconds to Watson. I think he can do it for sure. Steersy loses his point bonus with a penalty there.
I'm not sure anyone's going to get a point bonus at this rate.
We also need to decide on the driver of the day later on as well.
So I'm just having a look. So I've only got one person's data in the top 5, which is Hilly. So his rear left is wearing the most, and Hilly, like everyone else, pitted during that safety car on lap 6.
Yeah.
He's currently on 42% and predicted his rear left to be on 68% at the checkered flag. Now,
Okay.
Hilly's quite good on tyres.
Yeah.
But even if you take another 5-10% either way, or 5-10% increase for people who are worse on their tyres, there is a margin there that makes it relatively easy to get to the end. So I'm quite surprised Z-Dave pit.
Well, he has taken out 3 seconds on the lead so far in the last lap and a bit. So by the end, he is going to be right on the pace. But will his tyres last long enough to have the advantage? Kenan gets a 3-second penalty. Also losing
Just
that
went
bonus
wide.
point.
Went wide over the second part of the chicane.
It's a shame for him. Loses
High
in
life
that
in
bonus
another
point.
position.
High life as well coming through, yeah. Steers him down in P9. He's losing big points to his title rivals early on in the season. One of the favourites going into the pre-season. So far,
Do you want me to be a
great
cynic
one.
here, Mayo? I can be quite cynical about this.
Go on.
If you're a league owner and you create a brand new league and go out and dominate everyone and win every race and win the championship,
Yeah.
is that the right look?
Oh,
Or-
Kenan! Big slide. Well, I've been doing it for about 4 years and I've yet to win a race, so, and it's worked out pretty well for me. So,
Or as a new league owner, do you go into your league and sit mid-table and give everyone else kind of going, oh yeah, I've got a win, I've got a podium in this league, and a lot of people have a bit of glory to promote your own league.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
cynical admiral.
Yeah, I've been doing that for 4 years. Might take the sandbags
Yeah.
off one day, also.
Okay. Yeah. When are you planning on getting a win?
Ah, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this battle. I said C Dave had 9 seconds to clear out. He is now right on the back of Kenan. Go around the outside into turn 1. Oh, Kenan gives him enough for a beautiful... Is that a Wales excuse? Yes, it is. It's all I've got. The gap is now under 10 seconds at the front. So, Z Dave is on a charge. Lap 23 of 29. So, he should be able to catch up, but can he get past? Watson is a tricky customer, as we know. Will his tyres last, though? That is the other question.
I'm just going to have a quick look. I don't think either Hilly or Watson are doing very good battery management, but they're both sitting below 30% currently. And you kind of you know that Z-Day is on a charge. The only way you're going to be able to defend against him is by having a whole chunk of battery that
Highlight
he
very
doesn't.
wide. Oh, off the track there. Yeah. Interesting. Well, the gap is sort of stabilised a little bit, but it is still coming down. Where are we? It's now 9 seconds between the top 3. Kenan, by the way, up 9 places. Doing a great job.
Certainly is.
Somewhere.
I think is that. It's just we love Smarts coming out the pits, letting some blue flag, adhere to blue flags.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
See, Dave just dealing with some blue flag drivers in front of him. But although you've got Ghost and Knock around here, he still seemed a bit wiggling, a bit worrisome to get around him. Looked like a bit of a wiggle, not quite making up the time that he was into Hilly. But then Hilly's gaining on Watson a tad.
It's looking like staying out may well have been the right call. He's only gained about 3 or 4 tenths on this lap, which is not enough. Nowhere near enough. With what, 5 laps left now at the end of this one.
The first 6% of your tyre wear is faster than the rest. You lose quite a lot of wear quite quickly in the first 6%, but you get a lot more speed after 6%. It just starts to fall off a cliff. So you're constantly the gain that you have, especially on mediums. The advantage you have over a worn hard is really large at the start of your stint, but that it comes down so quickly.
Yeah.
See Dave already locking up and sliding around. He's pushing everything he can to try and catch back up, and he's gaining time. It's just not enough.
It's looking good for Watson here, the championship leader. It's looking good.
Looking good for my channel points on your prediction.
That's all that really matters. What else we got going on? We got Watson, Hilly, Z Dave, Kieran, High Life, Shadows, Leo, Stizzy, Gamer Plays, and Volturus, the top 10. Then we got Val, Oscar, Ben, Mr. Kev, Deegs, MRC, Monkey, Smiles, and Brit. All still going because we got a yellow flag somewhere.
High life on Kiernan up for P4. Doesn't quite go for it.
Both drivers with penalty, so this is equal game. Right, so we've got a lap car in the middle.
That is distracting. This is one of the many reasons I hate ghosting.
Oh dear, that's
it's because that's put off Kiernan in that exit, and now they're
going side by side into turn 1 here, and it's like High Life's gonna get the jar. No, there's contact and High Life's round. Oh, he's reset the track as well. I'm not sure if that's allowed. Probably not, but check with the bus man and the stewards with that one. I'm not so sure.
I'll get my research team onto it.
Have a little look, yeah. Have a look with Birdie. Is Birdie there? Birdie?
Where's Birdie? I'm just getting the research team. Bear with.
Gap now between the top 3 is down to 7 seconds, but as Oscar's retired, and that is a safety car, and wow. That changes things.
That is just about the latest you could get a safety car. Watson is literally in sector 3.
Yeah, there will be 1 lap behind the safety car, and that is it. So Watson's staying out. That might not be the right move, I'm afraid.
That is absolutely the wrong move. I think you say Hilly pit here. Yes, you might even see Dave come in.
I imagine everyone will pit. Yeah, got to pit for softs.
Yeah,
it's the only option really, in my opinion. But, so we've got a car here. Stop the Aston Martin there.
There's a lot of pressure on you as the leader to make a decision. I think that is an obvious decision every time.
Surely.
Either
there is, however, a
out.
lap car. It looks like in between, so that could save Watson.
Well, lap cars are ghosted, so unless there's some shenanigans around the restart,
he can't let them through until after the start-finish line.
And also,
should know that
we're only going to get 1 lap of safety car. Safety car is luckily going to come in this lap because I don't think it can go any later than this.
Hilly is still 20 seconds behind Watson here. I'm not too sure what's going on.
Watson refusing to let.
I'm not sure what's going on here. There's a bit of swapping of positions going on. It's costing them all quite a bit of time, and the safety car is in this lap. I'm not sure what is going on. Maybe Watson might have absolutely nailed this, and we could be completely wrong.
Watson's just got to follow the safety car around now.
Just crack on, mate.
Right to the back of the safety car.
Just absolutely nail it.
He's still got an advantage. He's got 2 lapped cars behind him that he's not let overtake. He's just going to stick on the back of the safety car and just... Here he is.
He's doing exactly that. Just crack on, mate, if you can. Oh, big slide. Where is Hilly? Hilly is going to catch up, but there are a lot of back markers. All these guys know what to do. That is the...
Don't overtake the safety car, whatever you do. He's backed up.
Watson's backing up. They can't let him through until they cross the line. It looks like we're going to get away with that. And now they should ghost. But the gap is just over a second then. There will be DRS on the final lap for Hilly and Z Dave to attack Mr. Watson, who is going to have absolutely dead tyres here. Why didn't he pit?
No.
This is chaos with the back markers. They need to get out of the way.
Back markers are faster than Watson as well.
Yeah, fresh tyres. Watson is in big trouble. What can he do to protect his lead? Can he do anything? Got a
He
lap and a
might.
half to go.
The thing is, he might get DRS on the last lap from this back
Right, so
marker.
we got second and third side by side. This is going to be close for the lead.
Oh man, there's
Three
four
wide.
of them.
There's cars everywhere. There's ghosted cars. This is not a good look. Unfortunately, there's a back marker in the way, and Z Dave has taken the lead. But come on, get out of the way.
He does not look happy. He's having a little weave on the straight there, just saying to the lapped cars, "Get out of the way. We're trying to have a battle for the lead here."
That is very unfortunate. It looks like Z Dave now will just bring it home, and it's contact between Hilly and Watson there. Hilly, unfortunately, then looks like he's lost his chance at the victory. Very off-putting, that back marker, unfortunately. Looks like. But
yeah, not. Don't enjoy ghosting.
No. But then if it wasn't ghosted,
Here we go.
he would have been in the way even more.
But it encourages you to get out of the way, whereas ghosting,
Yeah.
it encourages you to stay on the racing line and just carry on racing as normal.
Oh, high life in the wall. Oh, that's hit the wall. We're very understeery through turn 5 there. We're on the final lap now. Cam Watson, hang on. It looks like he should be good to hang on to at least third with the penalties behind him. We'll see. Hilly now takes second place, but I imagine he's not going to be too pleased with that. But it is a good result considering he had damage on lap 1.
And the 10-second penalty.
Yeah. It's a very good recovery, but disappointed with P2.
Oh, High Life goes for a late dive on Watson into the corner.
Why?
I think Watson's just about.
What's he doing? Why is he going for that? He's got a penalty. Come on. Blimey. It will be though. Z Dave. We will have our first repeat winner in GRN. It is Z Dave and Hilly. Last week's winner will be P2. Championship leader Watson will come home in third place. And then we will have High Life, Leo on his debut, Kieran an excellent P6, Gamer Plays 7, Shadows 8, Steersy down in P9 unfortunately, Volturus P10, and then it will be Val in P11, a good result for him, and then Mr. Kev will be P12, Deegs in 13, and that should be that.
Goodness me.
What a dramatic end. It looked like Watson had it covered, had it won. The late safety car after a crash from Oscar at turn 1.
Yeah. Late safety car and just the wrong decision from Watson. Yeah. I know you're in the lead, you've got that pressure of making the decision first, but it shouldn't have thought. You're on ridiculously worn hard tyres and you're about to snake up behind the safety car with a bunch of cars behind that have got nothing to lose by pitting. You box every time. Big bottle.
Yeah.
Says James.
Exactly that, James. Yeah. Wow. That was quite something.
What a race. It was lots of energy.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was much better than last week. Good to actually see the race this week instead of the radio comms we had last time.
Thank goodness.
Very controversial ending, I would say, but we'll leave that one to the stewards.
Yeah. I have my opinions on it, and we changed the rules in our league because I do not like this ghosting, and a lot of people seem to agree with me. But the majority of the leagues do still run ghosting, and it has its advantages. Unfortunately, it means the back markers feel that they can stay in the middle of a battle.
Yeah. One more thing, Admiral. We need to decide driver of the day.
I feel like it's a tricky one.
It is indeed. I'm struggling here.
Do you do the penalty?
Kiernan, but he's got a penalty.
Yeah, well,
everyone seems to go. If you have a penalty, you don't get it. So
I think I would have gone High Life if he didn't have a penalty. I think that was a great drive with the alternative strategy, including the safety car.
It's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one.
Um,
Do you break the rule against
oh,
not
potentially.
against the penalty,
Then
or because
could be
other
any
than
of the
that,
top three as well. Hilly had a good recovery with damage and a penalty, of course. But
I think he was Watson's driver of the day into the last 3 laps.
yeah, absolutely. Just one wrong call, unfortunately, cost him not only driver of the day, but the victory as well, unfortunately. It's a tricky one. We'll have a look and we'll decide in the Discord. Come back to you on that one. Any idea where we are next week?
Uh, oh, do you want me to get my researchers on it?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Just quickly before we finish.
I'll just get the research team to tell me where we are next week, which is obviously if my research team knew where to look, and then Spain, Spain, we're in Spain.
España. España. Barcelona. James knows. James is on it. Look. James is hot on it. What do you think of Spain, Admiral? Do you enjoy Spain?
No, it's one of those middle ones. I can deal with it, but it's not up there, but it's not the worst. It's not Vegas.
Couldn't agree more. It's not one of my favourites, but I'll happily race it. So yeah, that was a very entertaining race. Thank you to everyone who's been in the chat, joined us. Thank you, Ryan, for the sub for James to stop him from moaning. Thank you, Admiral, for joining me again.
No worries.
We will see you next week for Barcelona. Good night.